What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. I love America so very much. I'm a big-time patriot, but I am so sick of the rest of the world trying to be America, okay? We are the best, and you cannot replicate what we have here. Check this out. Dutch Donald Trump has just won. This man has been in politics for 20 years. Geert Wilder has won in the Netherlands. His right-wing Freedom Party, Populists, have just won the most seats in the Netherlands parliament. First time in history. This man is so unbelievably based. This is crazy. Of course, this follows the trends of conservatives and populists in Italy, conservatives and populists on the rise in England and in France and across the continent of Europe. Argentina just elected their own Donald Trump, and now it seems like the little Dutch boy is putting his finger into the damn mouths of these socialists and saying, I hope you choke on it. Anti-globalist PVV party has won in a landslide in the Netherlands. A shock that has now put Geert Wilders on track to be the next prime minister. What does this man say? Well, he says this. Our population is being replaced. Our leaders allow it. They betray us. We have to resist both Islamization and traitorous leadership. No more. Close the borders, leave the EU, and regain national sovereignty. De-Islamize our nations and do our duty as proud patriots. What's up, man? I mean, of course, the Netherlands has seen an enormous number of terrorist attacks, and there are a ton of no-go zones inside of the beautiful Netherlands. Staunch nationalist Geert Wilders' Freedom Party has won massive victory in the Dutch elections, winning more seats than any other party. Farmers fought back and won, and now you must rule. Here is the first images of Geert Wilders' reaction. He is very, very excited, and we are excited for him. This is a man who has, of course, been on the right side of history. You must understand that creating a society is a very hard thing to do. And you cannot take people who hate your society and import them into your society and expect everything to go well. There is going to be natural friction and things are going to start breaking. And when you see the amount of terrorist attacks that are going on inside the peaceful Netherlands, and they wear wooden shoes in the Netherlands, I think. I don't know. Geert Wilders' PVV party, which advocates for mass deportations and restrictions on Islam in the Netherlands, has dominated the election, winning 35 seats, nearly a fourth of parliament. Second place party won only 26 seats. A bunch of smaller parties have 1 to 3 seats each. It'll be difficult for them to avoid Geert Wilders being a coalition government and getting some of his policies approved. Hopefully all of them approved. This man has crushed in the parliamentary elections. He's promised to close the borders, 0 asylum seekers. The tide is turning against open borders, globalists everywhere, and international liberals. Geert Wilders' stunning victory in the Dutch elections. And ladies and gentlemen, who is this man? Let's look. 2 different far-right leaders known for their hair have won elections this month. What does this mean for us? Well, very, very good things. Check this out. What do we know about Geert Wilder, the Dutch Trump? Why is he compared to Donald Trump? Wilder's gained the nickname Dutch Trump for his ability to court controversy, his effective use of social media, his demonization of immigrants, and the peroxide blonde bouffant hairstyle. Now it seems like he is lagging in the polls due to what is described as the Trump effect. Oh, really? Yeah. When was this? Oh, in 2017. Got it. Okay. Got it. 2017. What are his policies? The 53-year-old relies mainly on familiar talking points of Islamophobia. Oh, really? This did not hold up well. Anti-Islam measures, which includes the closure of mosques, the banning of headscarves in public, which is exactly what the French did, the de-Islamize the Netherlands, and 0 asylum seekers, no immigrants anymore from Islamic countries. Well, you know what? It's your country, actually. So you get to make those decisions. That's the thing about populists. They defend the people of their nation. Mega victory. Anti-mass immigration. A populist, Geert Wilders, wins most seats in Dutch election. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely wild news. Again, follows a wonderful trend for Donald Trump on the eve of our 2024 election. So, Wilders is likely to form a new government. Anti-Islam comments have resulted in death threats. In victory speech, Wilder vows to end immigration tsunami. Wilders will need to form coalition with moderate parties. Why do you think there is so much unchecked immigration to these countries? Why? Why do the leaders of these countries enjoy the company of strangers and foreigners to their land? Why? You need to start asking that question. Is diversity our strength? I'm not saying there shouldn't be diversity. I'm asking, is it our strength? Of course there's diversity. Of course there's, what do you mean people of color? Every person has color, right? Like, of course there's diversity. There's diversity in everything. You have a country where every single person has the exact same skin color. This is like blatant racism. Everyone has the same skin color. They're all different people. Diversity is not our strength, actually, when it comes to things like cohesion on a football team or cohesion on a battlefield or in your own marriage. Would diversity be your strength if your wife had a different religion and spoke a different language than you and had an entirely different upbringing and worldview than you? Of course not. That'd be a failed marriage. And that is what globalists try and do. They try and create failed marriages for our nations across the world. They want the breakdown of civil society. They want society to not function so that they can take control and dominate globally because of that dysfunction. So there we go. Here's his tweet saying 35 seats. Come on, baby. Let's go. Time to party. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very, very excited about this news. Again, it follows an awesome trend for us, an amazing trend for the nation of people who are sick of globalist, Marxist takeovers of their country. Why would one of the strongest agricultural nations in the world, the Dutch, be banning their farmers? Why would they be cutting down on all of the farming capacity for the nation? Here at Wilders at the Dutch March 11th protests. The real aim here is to get rid of our farmers for some leftist nitrogen agenda and make room for non-Western immigrants, something totally different from what the current elite are telling the people. Let the man talk.
Think of the nitrogen emission reducing policies. What do you think the real story is?
Well, I think it's leftish rubbish. The real aim here is to get rid of our farmers for some leftish nitrogen kind of agenda and to make room for even more non-Western immigrants, asylum seekers, and build houses and centers for them, and something that is totally different than the current elite is telling.
Yes, and he's right, of course. Dutch farmers in 2022. Thank you to our Dutch friends for standing up for freedom. Look at this. Remind you of the trucker convoy in Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dutch farmers have won. Now they must rule. We are excited for that and very excited to see what happens. The insanity that happened to the Netherlands. Bring your nations back from the brink. I am feeling the energy, man. Argentina to the Netherlands to Italy to France. I mean, you know, say what you will, but in France, they are like on a razor's edge. You are this close. And it's all the same pressure points. All the same pressure points. You have unchecked illegal immigration. You have society in decay and collapse. You have nothing getting better. And you have chaos everywhere. That is the recipe for a disaster. And people are taking their countries back. And it's a beautiful thing to see. God bless the Netherlands and the Dutch. God bless you all. Enjoy your turn with your own Donald Trump. And now please give me my Donald Trump back. Let's go. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.